Subnautica, you can find some strange and very interesting looking creatures, as long with fossils and skeletons. In this video, I'm going to explain and give some extended information about the Titan leviathan, or ancient skeleton as it's called in the wiki fandom of Subnautica. In the last two episodes, I explained about two creatures, two leviathans for more precisely, in the last video of Subnautica Below Zero, the second game of Unknown Worlds Entertainment that released. In this episode, I'm going to focus on the ancient skeleton that is found in the last river in the game Subnautica Below Zero. A little information that we can find in the wiki fandom, we can see and kind of presume that this creature over here is this fossil, for more accurately, is over 1 million years old, and its status is presumed extinct, but only one fossil is known to us. I actually disagree with the status that is presumed extinct, because I actually think that somewhere in this planet the Subnautica takes place in, which is planet 4546b, actually there is a place somewhere that these creatures, the Titan Leviathan, thrive big time. That's what I think. If you have something else, if you think that I'm wrong, please let me down in the comments down below to change my mind, if you can. I just think this planet is really huge, so I don't actually think that this creature over here is extinct. And also we only know only one fossil of this. So if you think of something else, if you again disagree with me, please let me down in the comments. But yeah, that's my opinion. I think that actually somewhere in the planet he is pretty okay. Now for more details, let's look at the body over here, of how it looks. Here we can see an image taken off the last river, representing its size, which is very huge. I think it's larger than the Cyclops, kind of like Cyclops, one Cyclops and another half. Yeah, something like that. It is very huge and very small over here. Okay, so now we checked over the images, we can see that this body structure is very familiar. It is very similar to the body structure of the ice worm. It got the same wormy type of body, which is kind of stretches, something like that. But this body is really thick build. The skeleton is very thick build, so I think that the skin would be very strong. I think, yes. The skin and the body structure would be very strong built. Okay, so now let's talk about the head. The head is very interesting. It has 6 eye sockets at all. It has some kind of horn over here that stretches out to the top. It has a little teeth over here. I don't know what it is. Teeth that stretches out of its bone. And the mouth. The mouth is really interesting because I think actually that this mouth would bite and attack very aggressively and very gorily. One bite of it, of course, will one-shot the player because, as we know, the teeth are the same size as the player. The missing teeth over here that we see in the picture is actually the same size as the player. Okay, so I think actually that it would do 75 damage to the Seamoth, 45 damage, something like that, 50 damage to the Cyclops, and insta-killing the player because, well, I don't think that the player would stand a chance against this beast over here. Now I noticed that there are some holes over here in the body. I really don't know what it is, and so do many, but I kind of overthinked, and I think that actually this hole's actually filled with tentacles. Yes, tentacles were inside that holes, because if we will look at the Lost River, we don't actually find anything that could fit in those holes. Not fins, not flippers, anything. And tentacles does not have bones, which is very interesting because it would just disappear. So tentacles, I think, would be placed in these holes to make this creature attach and find its prey very easily, dragging it to the mouth and killing it. Now, I actually think that this creature would move very slowly. I will tell you why. If we will see, as I said, the body structure, it would be very strong and thick build. As long with the skin, I don't think that it would help so much with the speed, because if we look at the body structure, also the body isn't really air floating or something like that. So I think that this creature would swim very, very slowly. And that's where the tentacles would come in handy, because of the lacking movement of this creature, the tentacles would actually help because of its giant length of this tentacles. It would help because of its movement to grab prey very easily into the mouth and eating it.